As you can see by this low resolution image on screen right now, there is apparently set to be a Gloves Are Off episode featuring promoter Eddie Hearn and David Higgins facing off against each other. I'm not sure whose idea this was or whether or not it's going to prove to be a good idea. I suspect it may be Eddie Hearn's idea to do this Gloves Are Off situation, but regardless, it's interesting. Some people have said, well, because Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker are so dull, they need the promoters to step in and actually do the talking for them, because Higgins and Eddie Hearn are better at talking than Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker. And I would certainly agree with that. No question about it. I find both men very entertaining to listen to, particularly Eddie Hearn, but even David Higgins has acquitted himself very well. I saw a few of his interviews and I found him to be an interesting character who's very, very articulate. And he seems quite sharp as well, sharp-minded. He's not the buffoon that some people have made him out to be. He is actually quite switched on, this guy. He was just playing the buffoon to try and maybe get a higher percentage in negotiations, and also to try and build the fight up to justify him getting a higher percentage maybe. So yeah, interesting. Eddie Hearn versus David Higgins. The Gloves Are Off. Face off, whatever you want to call it. Could be interesting. Two guys who have the gift of the gab. Who's going to come out on top? I suspect probably Eddie Hearn, because very few people can out-talk Hearn. He is a very, very charismatic guy. But we'll see. I think Eddie Hearn definitely got the better of it verbally at the press conference, but David Higgins might do a bit more prep and be more ready for Eddie Hearn this time around. So we'll see. It's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of banter. And again, maybe it's to do with the fact that the fighters themselves are not particularly charismatic, at least not on camera, and they don't particularly have the gift of the gab, either of them. So yeah, what do you think about this? Drop your comments in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out.